Trading is not hard. You are making it hard. You're spending too much time on the charts, watching too many markets, trying to force trades and take trades that simply are just not there. Then you're wondering why you're exhausted, overwhelmed, constantly getting chopped up and not getting the trading results you know you deserve. One of the biggest shifts I made in my trading was realizing that not every market deserves my attention. The goal is not to find more trades. The goal is to identify where the opportunity already exists and get on the right side of the momentum and ride the market instead of constantly trying to fight it. Because when you stop trying to trade every market, you spend less time actually on the charts, you take higher quality trades and you become more profitable. What if you could spend 10 minutes analyzing the charts each day and know exactly which markets deserve your attention and which markets you can completely ignore? In this video, I'll show you exactly how to identify the best markets to trade and how this completely changed my trading. Now, the mistake most traders make is they have their watch list of charts. They have their assets that they like to trade. And when they sit down at the charts each day, you're looking for trades. Now, this is not what you want to do. You do not want to be looking for trades, okay? Firstly, you want to be identifying, is this market high probability for taking trades? Before you even look for trades, you want to analyze the market condition, and you can really quickly analyze and understand if this is a market you want to be trading or if it's not. In this example, this is a sideways, choppy, rotational market. You do not want to be wasting your time getting chopped up here. Now, markets are constantly shifting between a state of balance, where buyers and sellers are agreeing on price, and a state of imbalance, when there's a large imbalance between buyers and sellers, and price is having to travel to fill those orders. Okay, it's very important to understand that every sell order must be paired with a buy order, and every buy order must be sell and paired with a sell order. Now, if there's an imbalance of those two, that is when price is going to travel in those trending moves. So we want to be identifying the conditions when the market is already in a state of imbalance. We don't want to be predicting when the market may shift to imbalance. We want to ride the momentum and ride the wave of the market when it is in a state of imbalance. So stop asking what can I trade and where is the setup, and start asking yourself, is this market actually worth trading today? Because not every day is equal in the markets. Now, it's really important to understand the mechanics of the market and understand that even when we are in an impulsive state of imbalance and we are trending, quote unquote, the market does not move in a straight line, okay? It's still a constant battle between buyers and sellers. And in this example, we can clearly see that buyers would be in control, but there are plenty of sellers still trying to enter the market. And when these sellers get trapped offside in poor locations, these are the entries we want to be trading, okay? These are the areas we want to get on board and we want to ride the wave, okay? In these areas here, think of it like a ball that's been held underwater, okay? There's sellers entering the market here, trying to push price lower. They're failing to do so, and they're filling big limit orders of traders that are on the right side of the market. A really simple way to think about this is I want to fade against this short-term move with the longer-term move. And to do that, we need to be identifying traders that are trapped offside here, because once we see traders trapped offside here and price is moving against them, that's our entry trigger, and it's high probability confirmation that price is going to continue moving with the momentum. We don't need to try and predict when the top may come in the market and the market may reverse. Okay, that is not our job as traders. We're not here to predict the future. We're here to react to what is happening. So what we want to see is we want to identify markets where it's clearly in a state of imbalance, one side is in control. Then we want to be identifying our trade frameworks using our price action to identify the locations where we're looking for trades. Then once price comes into a location like this, we're looking for trapped traders. Okay, we're looking for traders going against the flow, getting trapped offside, price moves against them. That is your fuel for the move higher. And once you use your order flow to confirm that, you can ride the momentum. Now, this is the type of markets we want to be trading, okay? We're in a state of imbalance, and every time we get a pullback in the market, traders trying to fade the momentum, these are our opportunities to get on board, okay? Trading does not need to be complicated. You don't need to make it harder than it already is, okay? What you need to do is have a simple system that you can repeat over and over again. And one of the best ways to do that is limit the markets you're trading to markets that can give you high probability entry triggers. We don't want to waste our time in markets that are in a sideways rotational environment, getting completely chopped up, okay? We want to take the easy trade, okay? Stack the odds in your favor as a trader. And what we can do this is we don't need to try and pick the complete bottoms and the complete tops of these moves. We want to get a section of the move, okay? And we can do this over and over again. And this is how professional traders operate. They ride the wave of the market. They're not trying to predict, not some secret algorithm in there trying to, hunt stop losses of retail traders. The market is a beast. It's a machine, okay? The whole market is just a reflection of traders' behavior. It's a reflection of psychology. So what we want to do is get on the right side of the market of momentum as the bigger traders. We do that by identifying locations where retail are getting trapped offside, okay? Sellers getting trapped down here, okay? Lots of selling, lots of market orders, filling large limit order buys. Exactly the same here, okay? And exactly the same here. Loads of selling, trying to predict the top in the market. Once these sellers get trapped offside, that's fuel for the move higher. And these type of locations here, this is exactly where most traders get run over. They see a pullback, they assume the momentum is over and start trading against the move. We are doing the opposite. We are being patient and we are reacting to what is happening. We are not trying to predict. So let's go back to that analogy of holding the ball underwater, and we can see it happening in the markets right here, okay? When you're in a swimming pool and you've got, an inflatable ball, you hold it underwater. There's only so long you can hold it underwater before it wants to explode and continue and sort of move higher and jump out of the water. That's exactly what the markets are doing when they're in the state of imbalance. We want to be imagining and thinking about these pullbacks against the trend as the traders are really fighting to push price lower, but they're failing, okay? And we can use order flow to confirm that. See those traders failing to hold price, failing to hold that ball underwater, and that's when we get the move. And this is the high probability move you want to capture. You don't need to capture the tops and the bottoms. You don't need to top tick and bottom tick, okay? We just need to continually get on the right side of the market. Consistently, okay, high win rate trading strategy, which is much better for your psychology, much better to pass prop firms and keep your funding and get payouts, okay? So looking for momentum, we're identifying markets, and we do this with our top-down analysis, all right? Now, if you want to see me do this in the market every single day, there's a link below to my free trading Discord. Jump in the community. You can see how I do this on our top-down analysis and the actual timeframes we use to trade. So put in more work when you do your daily analysis. Get rid of the charts and the assets that don't deserve your attention that day. Trade fewer charts, trade fewer markets. Only trade the markets that are giving you the best opportunity. And the most important thing to understand is react, don't predict, okay? You want to get on the right side of the market. Let the market do the work for you, okay? Don't make trading harder than it needs to be. It's a really simple game. All right, but it's important to understand there's a difference between simple and easy. Trading is simple, it is not easy, right? But you need to make it as easy as possible for yourself, and that's by having a system that allows you to get on the right side of the market. And most importantly, you need to know exactly what you're looking for to get into those trades. And there's other videos on here we talk about entry trigger and understanding exactly what we're looking for to enter these trades. So if you really want to learn how to trade properly, you want to get a system to get you on the right side of the market, high win rate, pass these prop firms, get payouts and scale your trading. Like and subscribe to the channel and check out the links below for my free trading Discord so you can see exactly how we do this in the live markets. And I will see you in the next video.